Good morning, superheroes. So today I want to share something with you. Okay, I want to teach you how to negotiate your fees and how to handle a call when you get a request for an assignment. Okay, it's really easy. You're going to want to jot down the steps. Okay, and if you do it the same way every single time, it will become second nature to you. Okay, so we're going to get started. Let's take the call. I hear my phone ringing. Good morning, this is Leticia. How can I help you? Oh, a signing, sure. When is it? Tomorrow at 4. Okay, great. Yes, okay, and what is the location? Can you give me a zip code? 77058. Okay, sure, let me just jot that down. Okay, and what kind of signing is it? It's a refinance. Okay, very good. All right, can you tell me if you're going to require scan backs? No scan backs. Okay, very good. And do you have the documents already available to download? Okay, I'll let you check. Oh, you do? That's great. Can you tell me how many are in the stack? 125. Very good. Okay, well, let me just check real quick. Tomorrow at 4, let me just check my schedule, and then also let me verify the zip code and the area. Okay, give me just a second. Okay, guys, you want to make sure that you understand that when they say 125, that means you're going to have to print 250. Also, make sure that the zip code that she's given you is within an area that's going to be worth, driving to. Okay, and then check your schedule. Make sure you don't overbook. If you're not using a calendar like SnapDocs to keep track of all your assignments, you're going to mess up and overbook. Okay, I've done it. I've been there, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. Okay, let me check here. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, and what do you pay on that? Oh, 75? Oh, I usually get 90 for that. Yeah, I can come down a little bit. Can you come up? Okay, 85 is the most that you can offer without having to get an additional approval. Okay, well, I'm going to help you out. Well, I'll take it for 85. Okay, great. Well, send it to me. I'll be looking out for the email. And yes, I will call to confirm. Yes, and I will remind them to make sure they have their IDs available, preferably a copy. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Guys, that's how it's done. You make sure that you go step by step, okay? Make sure you ask the date, the time, then your location, and then you want to ask for the type of loan that it is, or if maybe it's not even a loan, maybe it's just an application. So you want to make sure that you know exactly what you're going to be doing, because that helps to give you also a better idea of how long you're going to be there. So in a reverse mortgage, again, I've told y'all several times, those take a lot longer. You're dealing with elderly, people that sign slower, think slower, don't see as well, don't hear as well. They're sometimes lonely and isolated. So just keep that in mind, okay? They do a lot of reverse mortgages, and those usually will take up more of your time. So if you're just doing a seller and they're offering you 75, take it. Seller packages are little bitty, like 25 pages or less. So take those for 75. A refi for 125 pages and they're paying you 85. That's a good deal if it's fairly close. Okay. So if you're going to be doing a VA loan, those are a lot more pages. So you want to try to get 90 if at all possible, at the very least. If you're doing an A6 or a cash out, you're probably going to be asked to scan those back. So you want to try to get, at least the 90, if not 125 for one of those. Okay. Again, depending on where it's located. The closer it is to you, the easier it is for you to come down a little bit because you're not having to drive as far. So keep that in mind. And then of course, how many pages? Sometimes they'll know when they call you, sometimes they don't know. But if they don't know, because they don't have the documents yet, they'll usually tell you, oh, it's typically for this, lender, it's typically about X amount of pages. So you kind of hope that they're correct in their estimate of how many pages it's going to be. So if they tell you it's going to be over 200, you definitely need to get more money for that. That's a lot of printing. Okay. So Always check, again, don't overbook, be careful with that. Use some type of calendar, not only online, but if you can, a little notebook. So, you know, in your bag, in your knapsack, in your briefcase, wherever you're carrying everything, make sure that you have all that information. For whatever reason, if your internet goes down or your specific calendar is not working right, you have some backup to follow up on. Okay, all right. So guys, go out, do what you know to do, and if you are lacking in something, whether it's confidence or some knowledge in a specific area, reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do a video on that as well. Okay, everybody, have a great day.